So I used to just walk up to men and be like, I think you're attractive, and just make that first move because that's what they claim they want, right?
So where are all these single guys at? Where should we go?
I don't know. Let's try to figure it out.
Every time I go on Hinge, I want to cry. I want to cry.
Serious question for the men. Where in the world are all of the loyal ones?
Loyal good men have taken themselves out the dating pool. It's a battle out there.
Things that will prematurely age you. Talking to men, dating men, going out with men.
Just because I'm single does not mean that there's not a line waiting to get in.
You guys, I need help finding a boyfriend. Honestly, I do.
This is just the beginning. Good men are becoming more in demand than ever before. Kindly subscribe to the channel as it further supports us in our work. Thank you.
Where are the men that want to be loved and that are able to reciprocate the same type of love back, affection, all that good shit? Where are y'all? Where? Tell me. DM me. Where are y'all?
Okay, I was just humbled, the most I've ever been humbled. I'm at Home Depot, and you know how all the girls do that little trend where they're like, just walk around Home Depot and pretend like you're lost to find your next guy. Literally, nobody helped me or even like approached me. I was there for an hour, and I was just like kind of walking around. I had some stuff I actually had to pick up, but like, that's embarrassing for me.
So where are the men? Where do y'all hang out? If you don't go to coffee shops? I'm so tired of like going to a bar or like go to different events and they're like 90% of the ladies and only 3 men hang out in the corner. Do you guys just not leave the house or like go outside? Yeah, I would love to stop using all the dating apps that are just not working anymore and start meeting people in real life organically. But where do men usually hang out? I feel like I've been looking at the wrong places. So let me know in the comments.
Men are everywhere. What she really wants to know is where are the high-value men that meet her no doubt impossible standards. We're not trying. It's not worth it anymore. Most men stopped using dating apps because we get one match to 50 women. We stopped approaching women because unless she finds you attractive, you're a creep, easier to just not. Men get punished for shooting their shot nowadays. This is the effect of women constantly pushing good men away. Now many are waking up to a new reality, one they never expected. This woman admits she's tired of going to bars and events, only to find 90% women and barely any men in sight. It's a harsh truth. The men have checked out. This isn't just a dating shift, it's a cultural shift. When you dismiss, belittle, or ignore people long enough, they eventually walk away. And once they're gone, the regret sets in. But by then, the rooms are full of women asking, where did all the men go? What's crazy is that right now, we're seeing more and more women openly asking, where are all the men? But the truth is, the men just aren't interested anymore. They're not chasing, they're not showing up, and they're done playing games. Most men today simply go to work, hit the gym, go home, and focus on their own peace. They've been burned too many times, and now they've chosen to opt out of a system that gave them little to no return. They're not bitter, they're just done.
Things that will prematurely age you. Talking to men, dating men, going out with men, having a drink with men, working out with men, looking at your phone to see if a man called you, waiting for a man to make the first move, waiting for a man not to make the first move, waiting for a man to
So somebody told me that we're no longer using dating apps. We're going to Trader Joe's, Home Depot to find our husband, and that's what we're going to do today. Okay, so this is the fit. I thought it was casual, cute, but like still kind of girly. All right, here we go. This is what my life has come to. So it was kind of a bust. I got approached by a girl, and she said, oh my god, you're so pretty, can you take my survey? So, I mean, no one go in, but on to the next place. So I'm kind of over it, so I got in and out instead, and I don't know, I just want to go home.
I'm wondering, like, where are the good guys at? The ones that do not waste time, the ones that are actually into you and, like, literally bend over backwards for you and, like, put you on a pedestal type of men, The ones that don't waste your time, like, I don't get why you guys want to pursue a girl. Like, you tried so fucking hard to get her, And then like a month later, you just go ghost or something retarded. Like that happens. Like, why? Like, why? Like, what is the point of pursuing her just to waste her time? I'll never understand that. But anyways, back to the topic. Where are all the good guys at? Like, where do you guys go? Church? I bet you're at church, right? I don't know, but Home Depot, Lowe's. I don't know. But the ones that are all about finding a good girl, you know, the ones that actually want to be in a relationship, the ones that actually want to be husbands, want a family. Where are you guys at? Because I want to know.
Where are the good guys at? The ones that would bend over backwards for you, put you on a pedestal. Truth is, women don't appreciate guys like that. If anything, they use and discard those men. You always have to be skeptical with a woman when she's asking for good men. Usually, what it says about them is the fact that they're used to a different type of man. It often means she spent years chasing men who were emotionally unavailable, toxic, or flat-out disrespectful, because that's what she found exciting. Now that those choices have led to pain, regret, or loneliness, suddenly good men are back on the radar. Those types of women probably already had a good guy who treated them right, and they were the ones who likely tossed him aside. One thing you have to understand is that when a woman is done having her fun, she always wants a good man to come in and clean up her mess. She wants him to be patient with her trust issues, fix the damage left behind by the men she chose, and offer unconditional love, even when she didn't offer the same in return.
Guys, where are people actually finding their partners? Like, share your secret, because from my perspective, it looks like some of you are just spawning onto this earth and you have a boyfriend with you. Like, what the fuck? And if you meet in like your day-to-day, then how do you go from that to dating? How do you get close enough to even date? How do you get close enough for the person to even know who you are and know your personality? I don't understand.
I do not understand why there are so many women fighting for their lives to go on these coffee dates. Like my first date, my first Valentine in high school, I was a freshman, 14 years old in high school. I was taken to a high-end restaurant for Valentine's Day. My boyfriend at the time saved up money that his parents gave to him to take me out on this date. Like, this was a fancy date, dim lighting, white tablecloths. You're telling me that grown men want you to prove yourself, to check the vibe at a coffee date.
Did this woman really try to compare a date she had when she was 14 to dating men now who won't take her to a high-end restaurant? Still living in the imagination, I see. But this is exactly what we see a lot of these days. Women feeling entitled to a fancy dinner on the very first date, expecting to be wined and dined like royalty without even giving the man a chance. There's this growing mindset that men owe women luxury and status up front, as if love and respect come with a price tag. But what happened to simple connection, genuine conversation, and building something real from the ground up? The problem isn't just the high-end restaurants. It's the expectation that the man's wallet should be the first test of worthiness. That kind of attitude pushes men away, leaving women wondering why the good guys aren't showing up anymore.
If 80% of women really do only want 20% of men, then why not fight to become one of the 20%?
If 80% of men really do only want 20% of women with no body count, then why not fight to be one of the 20%?
Instead of seeing that 20% as a reason to give up, you use it as a wake-up call to become the kind of man that you'd actually be proud of.
Instead of seeing that 20% as a reason to give up and sleep around, you use it as a wake-up call to become the kind of woman that you would actually be proud of.
By seeing women as people, not as prizes.
Because then men will see you as people and not human sex toy prizes.
And social proof. Women subconsciously think, okay, if people like him, then he must be worth knowing.
Second, social proof. Men subconsciously think, okay, if high-value people like her, then she must be worth knowing.
Third, master connection. The top 20% aren't just attractive. They know how to make women feel safe, seen, and actually enjoy being around women.
Third, master connection. The top 20% aren't just attractive. They know how to make men feel respected, submitted to, and actually enjoy being around men.
Making women turn around and want to put in effort to get to know you. That's the skill. You can learn it.
Making men turn around and want to get to know you because you're a traditional feminine woman that respects herself, that's the skill, and you should learn it.
I agree.
If you flirt with me and I'm attracted to you, incredible. Shoot your shot. I mean, who wouldn't? And if you flirt with me and I'm not attracted to you, what are you, a freaking pervert? And what am I? A piece of meat? And if I flirt with you, no matter what, you're welcome.
This is exactly why so many good men are no longer approaching women. Because either one, they have experienced this exact situation themselves. Or two, women are just telling this to men, just like this lady, and men are listening. And that's the thing about good men, is that they respect women and they want to know their opinions, and they will modify their behavior based on what women are telling them. So because those men are good men and they're trying to listen to do the right thing, they are no longer approaching because of what women are telling them. What a lot of women don't realize they're doing is by putting out this message is that they're actually keeping the good men from approaching them, and they're causing the men that don't care about listening to women to approach them. That is why women are the ones that need to realize this. They need to realize that how attracted they are to a man does not determine whether or not that man is creepy. It's really that simple.
What this woman just said is something I've said multiple times. When a woman finds you attractive, it's not creepy when you approach her or flirt with her. But when she doesn't, suddenly it's creepy or even harassment. It's the same behavior, but the reaction completely changes depending on how she feels about the guy. She put it perfectly. If you flirt with me and I'm attracted to you, it's no issue at all. But if I'm not interested, you're suddenly a pervert or a nuisance. This double standard is something men have dealt with forever. It's a game where the rules change depending on who's involved. This isn't about disrespect or ignoring boundaries. When a man respects a woman's feelings and intentions, it's fine to approach or flirt. But too often, men get labeled just because the woman isn't attracted, not because of any real wrongdoing. It's frustrating because attraction isn't something you can force, yet the way women react can discourage men from even trying.
If you wanted to get a man's number in public, how would you do it?
I have never and I would never.
Why not?
My pride won't let me do it. Rejection sucks. I don't want to be rejected.
Do you think more women would have found their husband if they put their pride aside or was less worried about being rejected?
Yeah, because I realize now, like, some men are actually just as shy as women. And sometimes men will like a woman and they don't want to actually approach the woman they like. So sometimes it might take the woman to be that person.
If you're talking to a guy that claims to be interested in dating you and you say something like, oh, I'm going to get my nails done or my hair, I'm going to the mall, and he does not offer to send you money to contribute to that, you need to block him, and you need to block him quickly, okay? We don't have time to be talking to men that cannot contribute to our lives, even in the smallest of ways. Not in this economy.
Are you stupid?
Okay, what did I tell you guys about Lowe's and Home Depot? You still ain't picking up what I'm putting down. Stop sleeping. If you want to get you a husband, go to Lowe's. You see the way I'm looking. I just finished working out. I'm in here trying to find a slab of wood. It's too thin. And let me tell you something, baby. Mama is catching, busted and all. I ain't looking, but I'm catching. If you want to find you a husband, you need to go to Lowe's and Home Depot. It's some good, hardworking men in here that's looking to build you something or to fix your plumbing, literally. Last time I did a video like this, girls was like, yeah, but they in there building houses for their wives. Have them build too, baby. I don't condone cheating or sleeping with married men. However, if a man wants to build you a house because you're a nice young lady, I see nothing wrong with it.
Husband hunting again, huh? Not only are women in their 30s and 40s looking for husbands at Home Depot, but they're also doing it at church too. That's one thing to keep in mind. These traditionally male spaces places where men used to feel comfortable and focused are now being flooded by desperate women looking to settle down later in their lives. It's like every space men once had for themselves, whether it's the hardware store, the gym, the church, or the local sports bar, is now invaded by women on the hunt for a husband or provider. And it's not just casual interest. These women come with serious intentions, often carrying years of unmet expectations and urgency. And that, honestly, should be a red flag. When women suddenly show up in every male-dominated space, not just casually but with the clear intent of husband hunting, it signals desperation more than genuine connection. It shows they might be more focused on ticking off a checklist or filling a void than actually building a real relationship.
Dude, I am so fucking sick of men in my comment section I'm never dating again. Women hurt me. All they want is money. I'm so fucking sick of it, dude. I block them. I straight up block them every single time. Out of the dating pool. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Nobody cares. This is Willie why men just aren't dating right now. I understand that a couple years ago before the red pill stuff, women needed to be humbled. There was people like Karen from HR and she wanted to only exclusively be with like an NFL player. I understand that, but women got humbled and the playing field went like this and they've been being humbled for a while. Men do the exact same shit though. Let me explain. I literally have men DM me and they talk to themselves in my DMs and then they're at the end of it, I just done with the dating pool. I saw you talk about how you went on a date and you didn't like them. I'm done with dating. I'm a good guy. You won't respond. Meanwhile, it's a 60-year-old potato, dude. Of course I'm not going to fucking respond. Go find another 60-year-old potato. Why can't anybody look in the mirror and think, I look like this, they can look like that, and then that's you know what I mean? That's what you can attract. I'm very cognizant of what I can attract and what's out of my league. Figure it out. I made some comment the other day in my video about choosing the wrong men. I'm just being silly because I'm single right now. And literally men in the comment section are like, well, I really can understand why you're single. It's probably because you're just not choosing the good guys. Every man I've ever dated treated me very, very nicely. Okay. That is a demand. Okay. You don't know anything about me whatsoever. The only reason why these men are saying that type of shit in my comment section and in my DMs is because they're mad that I won't go on a date with them. That's what it is. I don't think I'm hot shit. Okay. I think I'm really cool. I'm not ugly. Okay. I have a juicy ass. But potatoes, dude. Potatoes are mad. Why are you mad as a potato, dude? That's insane. That's insane. I guarantee you these potatoes are not getting ignored by other potatoes. It's men and women are doing the same thing. The same thing that you're complaining about women doing, you're doing. I swear you're doing it because I'm watching it with my own fucking eyeballs. Oh, just women only they only want the NBA players. Men are doing the exact same thing, dude. I'm not saying women aren't doing it because I've seen it with my own fucking eyeballs. I've seen it and it sucks. And I've talked about it a million times, but men are doing it too. Men are doing it too. Men are doing it too. Anyway, shut up. Shut up about it. Just shut up. If you're gonna not date, hey. Cool. Hey, oh man. Oh, you're not gonna date anymore? Oh man. That's me. That's me whenever you comment that.
And those are valid reasons for men not to date. Let's be real. There are women out there who constantly hurt good men, manipulate their emotions, or only show interest when there's something to gain, usually money, status, or lifestyle. She mentions that men are only going for top-tier women, but that's not true for all men. A man doesn't care if a woman makes less money than him. In fact, most men have no issue dating a woman with far less financially, as long as she's feminine, supportive, respectful, and brings peace into his life. Men don't need a high-powered career woman. Of course, there are good and bad sides to dating for both men and women. Nobody is saying all women are the problem. But we can't deny what's happening today. The majority of modern women place a man's income at the top of their list, before character, values, or emotional compatibility. For a lot of them, it's not about building a life together. It's about being financially upgraded. So when men step back and choose peace over pressure, or purpose over proving themselves to people who don't appreciate them, it makes sense. Because they're tired of being used.